All right, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us, whether you're joining us live or watching this recording. We appreciate you being here. The purpose of this is just to kind of give you some insight as to who we are as Team Beachbody, who we are as a team, and what our goals and vision are as we enter into the UK and open up come this fall. So I know a lot of you may be familiar with some of our programs, specifically I think Shanti's really big in the UK, and so I want to give you some more insight into what else we have to offer and how you fit into that plan. I plan on making this about 30 or 40 minutes. Know that in that time, I can only give you the basics of who we are and what we do. And I know it's going to present a whole lot more questions for you. And so I encourage you to either find me and ask me, or go to the coach who sent you this webinar or invited you to this webinar and ask them the questions. We can find the answers for you if we don't know. Because this is all new and we're learning as we go, and some things are still to be released as we get closer to the launch date. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and share a little bit about who I am and how I got started in all of this. My name is Rebekah Bain. I have been a coach for 6 years now. I am a mom of 5. My kids range, one is about to turn 11, and then I have a 9-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a almost 2-year-old. So when I started this, I had 3 children at the time. Again, my hands were full, not a lot of time to invest in launching a business, and I started knowing as much as you do right now. It was really about my own health and fitness. I had just had my 3rd baby, and so I was looking for a way to get back in shape. I loved going to the gym. I had participated in bodybuilding type competitions, and so that was really ingrained in who I was. And something I really enjoyed doing. The thought of working out from home, quite honestly, did not feel like a right fit for me. But with 3 kids at home and a very tight schedule, it was just impossible for me to make it consistently to a gym. So reluctantly, I agreed when a friend of mine shared with me some home fitness programs. I started with a program called Chalene Extreme. And to my surprise, because I wasn't expecting to see some results from home fitness, but I got great results. And you can actually see up on your screen, my first program was the first and second picture, and then I did a round of P90X, which gave me a 6-pack after having my 3rd baby. So we have programs that work hands down, and it was through this process that I realized, this was something that not only was helping me, because I don't know about you, I like being in shape, but for me, working out and staying in shape and keeping a good routine with my workouts and my nutrition is really all about my sanity. And with 5 kids, I need that. And so I saw that change by changing my nutrition, incorporating Shakeology, which we'll talk a little bit about, and having this regular routine and a support system behind that was a game changer for me. It was even more than what I had gotten with a personal trainer and going to the gym every day. So it was a true phenomenal change. I was got a bachelor's degree in French. So if you think you need to, have a degree in fitness and nutrition to do what we do, you don't, because the trainers who create the programs and the nutritionists and dietitians who are behind the meal plans that go with our programs, they're the professionals. We are there as the accountability piece and the support. And so, my French degree is not serving me in this, but I am able to serve others greatly through the products and services that we offer. I volunteer a lot through the church and the school. My husband's in the military, so I volunteer a lot through that. He's in the United States Marine Corps. Been doing that for 18 years now. And we have been married for 15 years, so kind of a cool story with our life. Now I want to share a little bit with you about our company and how we got started. I feel like it's important before you jump into anything, any kind of business venture. It's important to kind of know the history about who we are, how we got started, and how we've progressed. And so back in 1998, our CEO, Carl Deichler and John Condon, created Beachbody LLC. We were a infomercial company, and so you actually, I believe you guys get the infomercials there for a lot of our programs, most if not all of them, and so you're not unfamiliar with some of the products that we have. But through the infomercials, we realized that people were connecting to the programs. They were getting on what was called message boards at the time. This was before social media really started booming. But people were getting on the message boards, and they were supporting each other and connecting and encouraging each other. And it was that missing link from people getting a program and it just sitting on the shelf and not getting any results, to having that peer support that gave that extra nudge, where people were taking a phenomenal program that worked and actually doing it to completion. And so that support was the missing piece, and they started to pick up on that. And that's where the coaching network kind of came together, and they wanted to find a way to create an incentive for coaches, for people to benefit from sharing that and giving that support. And so that's kind of where we came into play in 2007. And since then, you can see we have really boomed. There's even some stuff that's missing. After that, we have the Beachbody On Demand, which is really our big deal, because you get all of the programs. It's kind of like, I'm not sure if the UK has Netflix, but it's kind of like all of our programs all in one that you can access online. And I want to pause there for a second and just say that please, let me know, or let your coach know if there's anything in this webinar that doesn't really make sense. This is my first time communicating with the UK, and so I want to make sure that I'm coming across and making sense to you. And if there's anything that I say that doesn't sound quite right, or you're unsure of, just let us know, because I'm here to be straight with you. I am not here to push you to do anything that you don't want to do. In fact, I would much rather you be my customer, or be the customer for the person who invited you, before you became my coach, because I feel like it's so important for you to, I can tell you how amazing this stuff is. I believe it with all my heart. I've used it for 6 years, over 6 years now. And so there's no question for me, but I can't just by telling you that make you believe it. And it's through your experience with it that is going to make the difference. So in all of this, I just want you to come with lots of questions, and please take notes and be ready to ask us questions, because we want to answer that for you. And we certainly don't want you doing anything that doesn't feel right for you. All right, so with all of that, all of those things that I showed you that we have introduced since we started the actual network, you won't have all of that in the UK in the beginning. It's going to be, you're going to have a few less products, but you will progress. You will start to get more of the products in the UK. So what you're going to start with is 4 of our Shakeology flavors. You have chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, and then we have a vegan chocolate. The US has a few more. US and Canada has a few more flavors, but you will get those eventually. And then on our performance line, you're going to get the Energize and then the Recovery. So not everything that we have right away, but it's coming. So just be patient. And that's kind of better. It kind of eases you guys into it, gives you some time to get to know the product and just take it step by step. That's how we had to be introduced to it, right? All right, so what makes us unique? I know that home-based businesses in the UK is not new. I know that a lot of you may be coming into this and looking at this webinar with skepticism, and that's okay. I did too. I'm just glad that you're watching. And so we want to just kind of ease your mind and share with you how we're different. And I know you can go a lot of places. You can get the nutrition piece, you can get the fitness piece, you might even go get a personal trainer and get a little bit of the support, or Facebook groups. But to have all of that in one location we're the only ones. So you're getting the fitness. We have world-class programs that work. It's not just one program, it's an entire library. So I don't care if you're 200 pounds overweight, or if you are a fitness addict who's been doing this for years, we have something that is going to fit your specific needs. If you love dance, if you love Pilates, if you love yoga, whatever it is, we have it in our library. I challenge you to find something that we don't have. For the nutrition piece, we have the Shakeology, but also all of our programs come with customized meal plans. That one of the big sellers has been the 21-day fix portion control containers. It's just a way to teach people, a lot of times we're eating the right foods, but we're eating it in the wrong portions. So this has been a phenomenal way to teach people how to eat the right portions. And then we have the peer support. That's why we have our coaches put in place. We will run these accountability groups so that you're not only getting the time and attention from your coach. Again, we're not there to train you or to tell you where you're going wrong in your nutrition per se. We're there to encourage and support you and help you to stay on track with the tools that are already there. And then there's other people who are in these challenge groups who are in the same position you are as the new challenger or new person trying the program. So you're getting support from all angles, people who have been there and people who are new. And so it's not uncomfortable. You don't feel judged. It's just a very relaxed, great environment to get results. And then, of course, as part of the coaching network, and even actually part of being getting results from your program, there are rewards. You can get free t-shirts, you can earn money, and then through our coaching network, there are incentives there, which we're going to talk about too. What I love about this company is that, we have this abundance of programs and products to help you, but it doesn't matter if you're into running, yoga, you may be into strength training, whatever it is, we are never going to ask you to stop doing what you're doing and only do Beachbody. I call it the Beachbody robot. The main purpose of everything we do is to inspire others. So we want you to be you, and that could be you starting at 100 pounds overweight, and inspiring others through that process. It could be like my story, having 5 kids. Who has time with 5 kids to consistently work out and stay in shape? That's my story, and that's kind of a part of how I use what I go through on a daily basis to inspire others. So bottom line, it's always about taking what we already do and inspiring others. We have proven results. It always skips over that slide. We have proven results from all of our products, and we have this incentive that if you do the program all the way through and you submit your results, we have daily winners that win cash. And my good friend Amy, she's actually, I don't know if you can see my cursor in the right hand picture on the left of me, she actually won $500 from submitting her photos. So you're not alone in this. You have amazing peer support. My upline coach, Summer Tucker, was the one that brought me into this. She's constantly offering trainings and providing stuff for you guys. And then one of the founding coaches, Tracy Mara, who I'm going to talk about in just a second, she actually created an app that is specific to our team and exclusively for our team that helps to train you. And then with that training, you have me. You have an entire team of coaches who are going to help you through this. You are never in this alone. You have a group of peers who are going to help you, not only in growing your business, but through your health and fitness. Again, I don't want you to jump into anything with coaching until you feel comfortable with what we have as products and who we are as a company. And that comes through doing the products and getting into the fitness program and trying Shakeology and getting onto the meal plans. They're amazing. A coach doesn't have to be a fitness and nutrition expert. As I said, I have no training in that, aside from just my personal looking online at stuff and doing the fitness competitions and just kind of life experience. I have no training. And again, I don't need it. You don't have to be already at your fitness and nutrition goals. In fact, I think a lot of times it's better if you're not. If you share that story, and the way we do that is through social media. If you're sharing your genuine story from where you started and people get to see that progression, it has a pretty amazing impact, and they are watching. You have to be bold to share it though. And then you don't have to be an experienced salesperson. I have no training in sales. I think all of us have a salesperson inside of us, because if you think, I like to use the example of just being a mom. I mean, I'm constantly trying to sell my kids on eating their vegetables or getting up early in the morning or getting their homework done. There has to be some sort of little sales pitch there to encourage them to take that step. But I am by no means an experienced salesperson. What we do, again, it comes down to inspiring others and sharing our story. And that is fairly simple to do. We're sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. Again, I think that confidence comes when you yourself are a product of the product and start to see the results for yourself. We commit to being a product by working out, doing the programs, drinking the Shakeology, following the meal plan, and then improving and developing ourselves. This is such a huge piece of who we are as a company. I know when I was first told, to read personal development as part of my daily business activity, I was like, read personal development? That seems so weird. What does that even mean? But as I started reading books that were encouraging me to be a better person, be a better coach, be a better mom, all of those things kind of helped pull me together, because how can we truly help others if we're not pouring into ourselves and helping ourselves? All right, benefits of being a coach. Setting your own work hours. Now, this was huge for me as a mom starting my 3 kids. 2 of them at the time were in part-time preschool, so I had very little time to myself. I personally built my business anywhere from 5 to 10 hours a week. I would take advantage of nap times. I would get up a little earlier in the morning. Sometimes I would stay up a little later. But it's truly up to you. You can do it part-time, you can do it full-time. This can be something that you do sort of as a hobby, or if you want to build to something bigger, we can help you do that. I think it's key to talk to your coach and just kind of map out what it is exactly that you want for yourself. And a lot of people will, most people will say they want to do it more as a hobby, but then it will, as they build that confidence, it will expand into a lot more. So we understand that there's a transition there, and we're just here to help you wherever it is that you want to be. If you just want to work on your health and fitness, I am never going to push you to grow a business. It's not going to work. I know that. I've been doing this 6 years. I've never made anybody successfully work harder in their business. And if it's something that you just want to make a little extra income, maybe some gas money or some grocery money, then we can help you do that. But if it's something that you want to grow into a full-time business, that's what I've been able to do. I don't work more than 20 hours a week, but this is a full-time income for our family. Then that is certainly something that we can give you the guidelines and structure and how to do. With that being said, we cannot guarantee any level of success or income. It is all based on your efforts. There is nothing I can do. There's nowhere I can place you. There's no magic sauce. There's no app. There's no training. There's nothing I can do that can make you successful. But you have that within you. And my job and my goal as a coach is to help you see that and to kind of pull out the parts of you that help you reach your goals and your success, whatever that might be. Share your passion and attract people. Again, the bottom line, I don't care if it's about your health and fitness or about earning an income. Everything we do is about inspiring others. If you follow me on Instagram, if you follow me on Facebook, you will see that my wall is not filled with stuff about Beachbody. People know about Beachbody. I share who I am. My goal is to inspire others, to make people laugh. I'm kind of a funny person, so that's my thing. But that's not what you have to be. You just have to be you. All right. So some of the rewards that come along with being a coach, the commissions. I have put some numbers on here as far as pounds, but all I did was translate So there are no definite numbers out yet. I just want to put that little disclaimer out there now before we move on to the next slide. I have taken what we pay in US dollars and plugged it into Google to translate what that is in pounds. And so what you see is going to be approximate. Just know that it's going to be around that. It's not going to be a lot more than what we pay, and it's not going to be a lot less than what we pay. So commissions, we receive a 25% commission on everything we sell. The challenge packs are a little bit different. The challenge packs means that you get Shakeology on Home Direct, you get a fitness program of your choice, or you could do the Beachbody On Demand. Remember, that's all the programs. And then you get actually, I believe you guys are also getting the portion control containers. That's how they work it here. I just want to make sure. I'm going to have to double check to verify that you guys will also get the portion control. I'm almost certain you will, but I need to verify that. The bonuses from your team growth. So as you build a team of coaches, you will start to receive what we call a team cycle bonus from your team. And so I don't want to go into the training on Team Cycle Bonus with you now, but that is certainly something that we incorporate with our training for new coaches. There's trips. I know one of my favorite trips was when my family and I went to Disney, all on Team Beachbody. I took all of my kids. I was pregnant at the time. We had an amazing time. So really great incentives as far as rewards and recognition goes. And then learning and personal development, which has been key to growing my business, but really it's impacted my life just as far as who I am as a mom and wife as well. So it really is the full package. What to expect from our team. We have new coach training, exclusive training app, which once you sign up as a coach, we give you access to. It's called Finish Line Leader, and it was developed by our founding coach, Tracy Morrow. She started this when Beachbody was brand new. She was one of the first 41 coaches. We do team calls. We have team challenge groups. So whenever I talk about challenge groups and accountability groups, I will never ask you as a new coach to do your own. Eventually, you'll get to a point where you want to, and you can do that. But we have groups that are open and available where you can freely add your people. You don't have to worry about them being taken or somebody taking your customer. It's just other coaches are supportive in there, and they help you and they help your customer, and you never have to do this alone. We have team building events, leadership training. We have our Facebook page, my group page, where you can ask lots of questions about your business and get those answered quickly. And then recognition and accountability. Time commitment, again, this is truly up to you. I shared with you a little bit about what I did in the beginning. It was probably, again, 5 to 10 hours a week. And now I do 20 if I'm lucky. I mean, during the summer when all the kids were home, it's really hard to get that in, but it's my business. And so nobody's hounding me about, inviting so many people or running my challenge group or anything like that. It's on me, which makes me work harder and helps me put more pride into it, but I get to make that choice. You get to plan your own schedule. Your coach, again, is going to help you. When I have my coaches sign up, whatever it is that their desire is, and I help them kind of figure that out, I'm going to help create a map and a plan so that they're filling their time wisely. And there is no pressure. If you just want to do this and, take 3 months, 4 months to just do the program and try the Shakeology, we love that. We are absolutely happy to have you as a customer. But if you want to do more and you want to help other people and you want to earn an income, then we're going to help you do that. But it's all up to you. I wanted to make sure I shared with you guys so that you know that there is something coming for you and you can kind of plan and prepare for this. On October 21st, which is a Saturday, at the Hilton Park Lane Hotel in London, we are going to be doing a launch event. So if you go to that website, jot it down, teambeachbodyuk.com, you will see where you can sign up for that. Just please let your coach know that you're signing up for it so they can kind of be in communication with you and prepare you for anything that comes up about that. But go there and check that out, teambeachbodyuk.com. And we would love to see you there. And there's another event in September, which I'm going to tell you about in just a second. But first, I want to just give you a little bit of a background, and this is where I told you. So the numbers, all I did was translate what we're paying in the US in dollars to pounds. So the challenge packs, again, the challenge packs are going to come with the program, the Shakeology, basically everything you need to have success in your own fitness journey. And when you purchase a challenge pack, your initial one-time coach enrollment fee, it's $39.95. $39.95. That's US dollars. Converted, it's around 31 pounds. So again, I don't know the exact number, but just approximately that's what you're looking at. But again, that is waived if you sign up with the challenge pack. Now, I know that there is a rule in the UK that when signing up for a business like this, you guys are not allowed to spend you can't spend more than $200, or I'm sorry, 200 pounds in the first 7 days. So we're aware of that, and we're going to make sure that that works in with you guys. You'll get the fitness program, the Shakeology, and then there's a club subscription typically, but most people are signing up with the Beachbody On Demand. Oops. Okay. So yeah, you can sign up with just Shakeology, but you're paying the 31 pounds to sign up anyway, and the cost balances out. Most people sign up with the challenge pack just because cost-wise it makes the most sense. All right, there is an ongoing business service fee for us. In dollars, it is $15.95. I just translated that out into 12 pounds. So again, approximate, but probably about the same. Your service fees cover just a whole slew of things. You're going to have websites. Your website will look pretty much like ours, with the exception of just the way they target ads, and you guys won't have all of the same products immediately, so that'll be a little bit different. But yeah, the websites are amazing, and actually we're improving them, and you guys get to be the first to see the improved website, so that's really cool. We'll have the Coach Online office, which is kind of where you run your business and send your see your customer activity, get coach training and such, customer service. So we are never mailing product out. I don't have to take a bunch of orders and then call the warehouse and have them sent to me and then ship them out. So I think that is a beautiful part about this business, because I know a lot of companies do that, and I would not want that on my hands. So basically what we do is when we have a customer, I will walk them through, figure out what works for them, and then I will send them to that particular product online. They make their order, and it's shipped straight to them from the warehouse. And you guys are actually going to have a warehouse in the UK, so you aren't going to have to worry about shipping times from the US. So that's pretty cool too. Should be a pretty fast turnover for you. Let's see, Success on Demand. We have a little tab that just kind of gives you some success tools and tips. It's on our website. The Beachbody On Demand streaming. When you get Beachbody On Demand, not only do we have an app that is available, but you do have it on your website, so you can just click on it and do it right from your computer. That's kind of cool. All right, this is what I wanted to share with you guys before I let you go, because we would love, love, love to meet you personally before the actual launch. This is going to be a super small event. It's going to be very personal. Again, Tracy Morrow is a founding coach. She is a mom of 6, and she has been doing this since the very beginning when we launched the coaching network. She's good friends with our CEO, Carl Deichler. And she just brings so much value to who we are as Team Beachbody and what we do as coaches. And I know you're going to love her. So if you can at all make this event, it would be awesome. It's in Houston. I will be there. So if you're going, please let me know so I can make sure to look for you. And also, again, let your coach know. You can choose. I love this event. For new coaches or just people who are trying to figure things out, not new coaches, because you can't sign up till October. But what we are planning on doing at this event is it's just going to be kind of a preliminary of who we are. Honestly, we're going to talk a lot about the things that I've shared with you today, but give a little more depth and teach you how to share the coaching opportunity when you're not even a coach yet. And that way, as you're doing the program, you're drinking well, you won't be drinking the Shakeology yet, but you can do the programs because you can get Beachbody On Demand, and you can also get the DVDs. But as you're working through this, you're able to naturally share with people. We're not going to ask you to go push on people and force them to purchase anything or sign up for anything. We want this to be a slow, easy, natural process for you. So it's just a great way to connect with people who are going to be coaches in the UK. So you're already building that network of friends who are in the same boat. And then you're connecting with us from the US and just getting a true live perspective of who we are and what we do. And so I really encourage you to make this September event. I will also be at the October event. It's going to be a lot bigger. It's going to be exciting. There's going to be live workouts. We're going to be doing workouts as well. We may have a surprise trainer there, I'm not sure, but if not, we're going to be doing the Beachbody On Demand. So you'll get one-on-one, kind of insight of what that's all about as well. So that's kind of cool. Join the ukteam.com. Jot that down and visit that to sign up for the September 16th event. It's a one-day event. And I would love to see you there. All right, so in the next 24 hours, we would love to hear from you. Whoever invited you, please message them back. They should be messaging you. And let them know, what did you like most about this webinar? Please, if it was terrible, please let them know, because I want that feedback. And I want to be able to make this so that it is applicable for you guys, and that I'm not saying anything offensive or using hand gestures that are totally not translating well. That was one of my biggest fears, because Beachbody is trying very hard, and our team in particular is trying very hard to teach coaches, how to go in and be present in the UK without being overwhelming. And so my big fear is that I'm going to get on here and say something that is a curse word in England. So hopefully I haven't done that. So does Team Beachbody feel like a fit for you? Is it something that can help you achieve your goals? Again, maybe that's just health and fitness. Maybe you have no desire to build a business with this at all, and that's okay. But if it's something we can help you with in your health and fitness, and we want to do that. Is it something that we can help you with in growing an income, so that you can not only add to your finances, but you can also help other people? And what is more appealing to you, coach or customer? All right, who can I help? What can becoming a coach do for me? These are kind of things I want you guys to think about. And what are my goals and dreams? There is so much that we do as coaches that just truly inspires others. Again, it just comes down to inspiring others, sharing our story, being genuinely us. We don't want to go vomit the coaching opportunity on people and our programs. We just want to find the right fit. And if that's for you, we want to help you have success. With that in mind, who can you help? If this is something that feels like a fit for you, that feels like, yeah, not only would I love to do this, but I would love to share this with other people. Who are those people? Take today and jot down some names of people who would love not only maybe just the products, maybe the income opportunity. Jot down those names and hang on to those, and maybe we'll see you in September and we can help you learn how to communicate with those people. And then what are your goals and dreams? When I started this, I wanted to get my kids into Catholic school. It was very important to our family, and so I had set a number of how much I wanted to earn that month. And since then, that's grown. My mother is 81 years old. I want to help her. I have other family members. I'm looking towards the future in college now, and now instead of three kids, we have 5. And there are just so many things that I know that you guys have on your heart that you want to just be better at or contribute to. And so think about those things, and don't be afraid to think big and be ridiculous in those dreams, because it is possible. I am living proof that it's possible. This opportunity has been a blessing beyond belief for my family and I, and I really hope that you are, if this feels right, you're willing to take a chance and try it out, because really there's nothing to lose. Nothing. Except for, I mean, maybe if you have like 20 pounds, right? Or stones, right? Stones, not pounds. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope that this was helpful and that it provided tremendous value for you. And we will have a recording. So if you would like that, I can send that to you, or you talk to your coach and I'll make sure I get that to them. All right, guys, you have a great day.